spend some time and look at three little sections from Arnold Schoenberg's 1899 composition Verkla Nacht. It's for string quartet. It's more or less in D minor, but there's extreme chromaticism. He was coming out of that school of Richard Wagner, and I think he was quite fond of Brahms as well. So there's extended chromaticism, but it's a beautiful piece if you've not heard it. It's before he developed his 12-tone method of serial composition. If you've not yet done so, please do subscribe to the channel, like, share, and leave a comment. It's always great to hear from you. And if you like the material enough to leave me a tip, that would be very fine. My PayPal information's there in the description below. So here are three different phrases from Verkla Nacht, just in a skeletal form. We can't get all of the parts. I leave things out, but that's the way it goes on guitar. So this right away, a lot of ninths, a lot of sevenths, a lot of things that were considered very jarring dissonances at the time. So we start on this F note, 13th fret, and come down into what looks like it could be a little D9 chord, but we're going to find it quickly changes character. D, F sharp, E, 10, 11, 12 on the 6th, 4th, and 1st strings. So we come down E, D, C, 12, 10, 13, and this lovely change where the F goes down to, the F sharp goes down to F at the 10th fret with the entrance of that B note at the 12th fret. And then when we hit the A, there's a D also on the 4th string to give this voice something to go against. So A and D, that's 10, 12, 10, and 13 on the 3rd string, G sharp. Now this, I'm getting D and C sharp, and there's an inner line that happens, so I've done it this way on the 6th and 1st strings, trying to hold that C sharp, 10 and 9. Then if you can bring this down, 12, 10, 9, 11, B, A, G sharp, F sharp. Then we reach up and grab that F, 13th fret, and then back. And then we're going to get a little change. Again, up to that F. So 10, 11, 12, D, F sharp, E. We're going to go to C natural. And the bass is going to rise up. In the score, I believe it says D sharp. And this is going to come down. C, B, A with D sharp on the 11th fret of the 6 strings. Then we get a real string quartet kind of voicing. 7th with then a 4th on top of that. E, D, A, and he goes chromatic down to E flat, C, and G at the 11th, 10th, and 12th frets. So 12, 12, 14, 13, 12. And then we back up F sharp, G, G sharp. So it's an evocative phrase. I'll try to put timestamp links to a scrolling score version of this piece, and I'll try to indicate where we're taking these examples from if you'd like to look further. Then there's this phrase. Does sound like something out of Wagner. Again, he starts with this tense F sharp before coming down to D and F. So 14, 12, and 13. And then we do a little Viennese move. 12 and 13, 11 and 12, 12, 13, 15, 13. So again, a seventh, C and B flat, 10 and 11. The C drops down to B, and the A comes up to B, and they meet at B flat and C. So it was a voice exchange, 8 and 8. Here's A and B, a ninth, B, C, D, C, 7 and 7, 8, 10, 8, and then he leaps register. Little tritone, 6 and 7 on strings 4 and 3. That bass drops down just as we had earlier. That bass. So we have a G and a D, 5 and 7. Then they split, F sharp and E, another 7th, 4th, and 5th frets, before coalescing into this, what looks like a B flat major chord, D, B flat, F, 5, 3, 6. I'll try to put timestamps, and then we get the one that always drew me to this piece. This thing. That's the main idea right there. So we're going to say F and C sharp, 13th and 14th fret, 6th and 2nd strings. A little melody with half steps. 14, 13, 14, 15. The bass is going to go up to 14, F sharp, with an E flat here on the 4th string, 13th fret. And we're trying to get that upper violin line, F, A flat, G flat. Now here I'm trying to let you hear that F up top. F, D flat, F, and we left off from 14 to 13. 14, 15, again. And then this line changes. It's very Wagner. So 13, 14, 13, 14, 15, and then this amazing thing, 14, 13, and then he goes B major, 14, 16, 14, 16, 14, 15, 16, and then F and A flat, 13 and 16. So I hope this will inspire you to look at Schoenberg's Verkla Nacht. I'll put a link to a scrolling score. I'll put timestamps for these examples, and I hope you investigate his work. He and his students Anton Webern and Alban Berg formed what was then known as the Second Viennese School. It's quite beautiful music. It goes about as far out as you would like, and I hope it inspires you to check them out. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have suggestions for future videos, and I do wish you, as always, a very good day.